An important signal is flashing right now for Bitcoin, which we should definitely not ignore. Let's get straight into it. What is the signal? The signal is the EMA ribbons, right? The ribbon here is basically showing the moving averages, and it's showing the long-term moving averages here, the dark red line, and then the short-term moving averages on the top. Whenever these ribbons flip, we usually see a reversal in trend. So usually when they flip, we go from bullish to bearish or from bearish to bullish. And right now, they're almost flipping bearish. And when we look at the last few cycles, we can see the point of flipping was pretty much exactly confirming that we are going to a bear market. And it happened here. This is 2 cycles ago. The point where it flipped is pretty much here. You can see the flipping happening, which is a bit after the price goes below these ribbons, right? And it's just confirming that we're in a bear market. If we go to the last cycle in 2021, so in 2022 when we went into the bear market, you can see we went below here and then we flipped the ribbons right here. And the same thing is happening right now. So this could just confirm that we are now going to a bear market. So we are now going below. We've just confirmed that we are going below. And what will confirm the bear market fully is the flipping, whereby we flip the EMA ribbon. And you can see right now the line on the top is the short-term moving averages, right? This line here at the top. And you can see it's almost starting already to flip. And once it flips and the long-term moving averages, they go above and the short-term move averages go below, like a flipping happening, it's just confirming the bear market. And just to show you again quickly, last time where it flipped, you can see the lines were above and then they went below. And that is something that's quite useful for us to see, and an important indicator I wanted to show you guys. Now, something else to show you, which is very important, actually. And let's remove the EMA ribbon for this and add the halving cycles. So if I have the halving, let me actually remove quickly these drawings here. So if I have the halving cycles, I can calculate how many days it is to the peak and how many days to the bottom of the bear market, right? To basically kind of calculate when the bear market will end. And I know we have talked about it last time, and I want to show you another proof here to show how we calculated it. So let's take the ruler tool. Firstly, calculate from the halving date to the peak of the price, right? To the peak of the bull market, how many days will it be? So the halving date is here, and the bull market was here. And you can see it's pretty much, you can see the number here, 525 days. Okay, let's go to the next one, right? So we are here, and the peak was around about here, and you can see 540 days. So it's very similar, around 530 days. And if we go to this cycle, how many days was it? Well, we start at the halving date and we go to the peak, 532 days. You can see the number right here where my cursor is. So it is a pretty accurate measure. And now what about how many days from the peak to the bottom of the bear market? So we start here at the peak and we go to the bottom of the bear market, which was around here, 364 days. So almost 1 full year. Let's go to the second one. Last cycle, we had the peak around here and to the bottom, 364 days. Look guys, that's crazy, exact on the same day. So what about this cycle? Let's say the top was here. Okay, let's assume the top is here. I think it was the top at 126,000. 365 days from that point will bring us to 5th of October 2026. And that's where I think we are gonna bottom out this cycle. According to the last cycles, it has happened, and I don't see why it should not happen again. Also, what I said yesterday in yesterday's video, I think the same thing I said also October, November of 2026. However, it's probably good to start buying Bitcoin a bit before that and start entering positions before that. Now, looking at Bitcoin on a smaller time frame, on the 1 hourly, you can see that it has very boring. It was very boring over the weekend, almost no changes in price. But if we zoom out a bit here to the daily, we can see that Bitcoin is still ranging in this range here. Let me draw it. So we have the high is the yearly open price and the low is around about $75,000. If Bitcoin goes higher from here, I think we can test back this range around about $108,000 per Bitcoin. However, if we go lower from here, I think we're gonna grab this area, which is around $75,000 per Bitcoin, which we have previously tested also in April. And with that being said, I think it's very clear where Bitcoin is going now. We are going down for now. We might go a bit higher in the short time frame, but on the long time frame, I think it's very clear the direction that we are going into. And with that being said, see you guys tomorrow.